Hi there, Savvy Finance friends. Coach Karen here with the Savvy Finance Coach. And I have been sharing with you in the month of January my goal setting process. And so, what I thought I would do is share with you how I go through that process. I'm going to do myself. I'm going to share with you my goal for 2023 and the process that I use when I work with clients. So, I have a sheet that I work on with clients. It is a smarter goal setting worksheet. And this is the sheet that I use for big goals. So this is my 2023. I have a 1 year goal that I'm going to share the process with you. I'm going to go ahead and share my goal setting sheet with you so that you can look at it as I talk about it. All right, so here is the goal setting worksheet. I start off, like I said, this is a smarter goal setting worksheet. So I will go over what smarter means in a minute, or when I go after I go through the sheet with you, so I can let you know what smarter means. You've probably heard about a SMART goal. It's an acronym, and I actually prefer SMARTer. So I'll share that with you after we go through this sheet. So here's my sheet. I have a goal. This is my good goal. We'll talk about good, better, and best goals at the end as well. But my good goal for 2023 is that I want to sign up 20 clients. I have a target date. I'd like to do that by December 31st, 2023. This is good. It gives me something that I'm shooting for, I can measure against. Why is this goal important? So the reason that this is in the goal setting worksheet is because this goes back to your why. This is something I work on pretty much right away when I work with clients is why is this important to you? Whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, why is it important to you? And the reason why it's important to identify that is because it's your motivator. It's your inspiration. It is what you feel deep down that you really want to achieve in your life. And it's going to provide the fuel for you to move forward towards achieving that want, achieving that goal. So the reason that I want to serve 20 clients in 2023 is because I want to have a profitable financial coaching business. So why? And then you can think about, okay, well, why is that important? Well, a couple reasons. Personally, it's important because I want to be able to be financially independent. Financially independent means that I am not stressed when I have to take care of my family. So I can pay my bills and I can pay for everything needed to take care of my family. And I want that independence. That's really important to me. My business is important to me because I want to do the same for women. I want women to achieve financial independence. If that's a goal of theirs and they want to have some financial freedom, I find that incredibly fulfilling that I can help women do for them what has been incredibly fulfilling for me personally. So I want to share that with women in my community. An important part of this goal setting process is identifying action steps. So it's really important to write down what things are you going to do to achieve your goal. I identified a handful of action steps here. So I wrote down, I need to sign 2 people per month. So I kind of just did the simple math. Okay, I want to serve 20 people. What is that approximately? Let's just say it's 2 per month. If I got 2 clients per month, that would be 24 in a year. How do I do that? I'm going to break that down even into smaller steps. So how do I get 2 clients? Well, I listened to this really informational and inspirational financial coaching podcast, and it actually gave some great statistics on what needs to be done to sign a client. And it said that you need to have 3 one-on-one meetings. You need to have 2 network events and 20 social media posts to sign 1 client. So if I want to sign 2 clients per month, I kind of, just did the basic math. I need to have 6 one-on-ones. I need to have 6 individual meetings with people who are interested in coaching and talk to them about my services. I need to go to 4 networking events so that I can go in front of other business professionals, other people that might be working with ideal clients of mine, and they may be able to send people my way that might be interested in coaching. I am not, social media is not my favorite thing in the whole world. I don't anticipate, I want this to be realistic. I don't anticipate that I'm going to be doing 20 social media posts, at least right away. So I just put regular social media posts. I'm already kind of doing that, trying to get 4 to 5 a month, maybe 6. So that's all I put on my goal setting sheet. Maybe sometime in the future, I'll get 20 a month. And then another action step that I'm doing that I have implemented, and this has been quite transformational, is that I got myself a daily planner, and this has really been life changing. So this is called a Panda planner, and this is a planner where I can customize this, pretty much any way I want. What's cool about this planner is it has a section for monthly planning. So I can look at my month in a glance and I can say, okay, how many networking meetings do I have on here? How many meetings do I have? What big overarching things do we have going on? And I can write my monthly goals here in the bottom. And then there's a section for the week. At the beginning of every week, I can sit down and I can say, okay, what meetings do I have this week? What goals do I have this week? What priorities do I have this week? And it just kind of keeps things fresh in my mind on exactly what I'm doing and how I'm moving forward towards improving my business and getting clients to serve. And then another, what I found is the most important part of this planner is the daily planner. So this is where I am adding specific tasks, planning my day. 6 a.m. I wake up, I go to work, I have a meeting at this time, I take William to soccer at this time. This is where I'm going to work on my social media posts. So I can plan every hour of the day so that I'm making sure that I am doing specific tasks towards achieving my goals. So this has been great. So I made sure that that was an action step. I do this every single morning. I sit down and I do this. And then my 4th action step is daily check-ins with my business coach. So I hired a business coach to help me out in 2023. She has offered to her clients that we send her a text once a day and tell her what our daily wins are. And this has been really inspirational for me. I really enjoy at the end of the day saying, I went to this networking meeting. I met this person. I did 2 social media posts. I scheduled 2 social media posts. I updated my contract. I exercised. And so I put things like that as my wins for the day. And that's been inspirational for me. Keeps me moving forward. The other part of this goal setting worksheet is identifying what obstacles are going to arise, because obstacles are going to come up. Life is going to happen. So let's make sure that we can plan for that stuff as much as possible. One thing that's going to come up for me is time management. So I have to be very careful with that because I work a full-time job and I commute 1 hour each way for that job. So and then in addition to that, I am contracting for 8 hours a day for the state of Idaho. And then on top of that, I am working on my business. So I have to be very strategic how I manage my time, very organized. And I do that through daily planner. So I use my daily planner to make sure that I've got everything important scheduled. And those tasks are all in there so I don't miss anything. And then, this is actually going to be mentally draining. I know it because I've felt those effects. It's going to be mentally draining, emotionally, physically draining. And I'm going to experience a lot of overwhelm and fatigue. I know that's going to happen. What I'm trying to do to respond to that obstacle is I'm trying to be proactive about it, making sure I have enough rest and sleep, making sure I have time where I'm actually relaxing, spending time with family and friends, and just making sure that all of that is proactively accounted for in my planner. and ahead of time. So I take care of those things. And then when those things happen unexpectedly, I am giving myself some grace. I have in there something that I think is really important is make sure you reward yourself. If you achieve your goal, make sure you have a plan in place to reward yourself, to recognize that accomplishment. And even if you didn't quite get there, this is a way you can reward yourself for the journey. So what I am going to do on January 1st, or the very beginning of 2024, I'm going to plan a week-long family vacation. And that is going to be a vacation where I'm not going to do any business stuff. And it's just going to be purely one entire week of getting away from all of the responsibilities of work. So I'm going to look forward to planning that vacation, which I will do at the beginning of 2024. I did not yet set this goal. What goal will I work on next? This hasn't really developed fully in my mind, so I'm not too worried about filling this out yet. I think a lot of things are going to change for me in 2023 as I am building my business. So I'm leaving this blank for now, but if you know what you want to achieve the following year, you can fill that in for you. So as I mentioned, this is a smarter goal. That's crooked there. So I'm actually just going to stop sharing my screen and I'm going to go through this without you guys having to crane your necks. But SMARTER is an acronym that you can use to make sure that you have a good goal that has all the components so that you can be successful in that goal. And what it stands for is S means specific. So make sure it's specific. Mine is specific because it says I'm going to serve 20 clients and I'm going to do that in the year of 2023 or sign up 20 clients. Is it measurable? Yes. Yes, mine is measurable, but you need to make sure that you know whether you've done it or not. For me, it's going to be fairly easy for me to determine whether or not I have signed up 20 clients. Is it actionable? Can you do it? So make sure that this is realistic, which is also the R in SMARTER. Make sure that you can achieve it and that it's realistic. So I know that my goal is achievable because I've already signed 2 clients before in 1 month. So I know that that's an achievable goal for me. Risky. So R is for risky, and make your goal risky. Aim high because that just gets your blood pumping. It gets you excited to reach that goal because you're like, oh, I'm going to get that. And when I get that, I'm going to feel good. So make it risky. Time bound. So set a due date. So I had set on mine December 31st, 2023. Is it exciting? So again, does this get your blood pumping? Is this something that you're very passionate about? And then realistic. Yes, you want to aim high, but it has to be something that you can achieve because you don't want to be disappointed at the end of the year. If you set an unrealistic goal and there's no way you're going to be able to achieve it, you want to be able to meet that goal when all is said and done. The last thing that I want to say is that one thing that I do with my goals is once you set your basis goal, is you think about how can I make this goal better and how can I make this the best goal? So here's my goal setting sheet. So on here, I've set my goal for 2020, 20 clients in 2023. None of these other things are going to change. The time that I'm going to do it in, why it's important to me, the action steps I'm going to take, and the obstacles that are going to come up. But what I can do is I can change the goal at the top. So I have a better goal of serving 30 clients in 2023. And my best goal is to serve 40 clients in 2023. So that just for me makes that goal more risky, more exciting. And at the end of the day, if I achieve my better goal or my best goal, my results are going to be even better than what I was hoping for. So that's it for my goal setting process. If you want a copy of this goal setting worksheet, I am more than happy to share it with you. I will put a link to my website where you can get this document. And keep following my Facebook page, where I love to share information with you about the Savvy Finance Coach and how we help women work towards developing plans for financial freedom. So stay tuned and have a fantastic 2023.